Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome American Defender. We're back out here at my favorite shooting place out in the Fort McDowell area. We've got you an oddball pistol that we're going to show you guys today. What I have here in my hand, you can't see it very well with the black shirt. What I have here in my hand is a Taurus Pt92c. Let's get it up here close to you guys. There we go. This is a Taurus Pt92c that I picked up out the door at the gun shop for $2.19. These are kind of a rare little pistol. They only made them from 1991 to 1996. They were about $300 new back in the day. Back when you could get, a really good pistol really cheap. Back before all the greed and everything kicked into the industry. And yeah, we're gonna shoot it. 22 years old. You can see it's been carried and loved a lot. The as you can tell, the model number information, everything's just been rubbed right off of it. I did buy it used, of course. It's 22 years old. As a 10-round magazine, we're going to be shooting some 115 grain Cellar and Bellet out of it. Oh no, there went my earplug. There we go. I found some 40 cal aluminum cases out here. That's what I like to use for earplugs when I'm out here. It's old spent brass. Then I ain't got to spend money on earplugs. I have earplugs, but I'd rather use that. They just work better. So anyway, we've got 3 propane tanks out here that somebody left out here. Hopefully you guys can see those. Let me see if you can see them in there. Looks like you can. We're gonna get in front of the truck here. They're at about, I don't know, 30 yards, and we're going to put 10 rounds on them. See how this little puppy does. So I will tell you that I did function check it before the video, so I kind of know what it's going to do. But I only put 1 mag through it before the video, so let's see what happens from here on out. They're a very reliable gun, and they're based off the Beretta design. All right, we're going to go hot. Oh, it's so smooth. That's the other thing. It's just so smooth. All right, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see it. Here, let me get up in front. See how well you guys can see this. All right. Yeah, oh, look at that. Right there. Got us a round that didn't want to extract. First malfunction. Alright, go for this one right here. Helps to load around. Here we go. Oh yeah. One out there. Oh yeah. I'm hitting that one out there at about 70 yards. So we had 1 malfunction right there. Let's do it again. See if it was a fluke. Now I have not cleaned this gun at all. I oiled it because it was dry when I first got it, but I did not clean it. So we'll see. We'll see if that failure to extract was a fluke. It's very light, very light pistol. When I weighed it on my scale, it came in at 30 ounces. Very light. Alright, we're going to shoot it from right here. Alright. Let's see if we can get you guys in here a little better. So nothing that time. Let's go ahead and 10 more. seller and billet stuff looks pretty good. Brought some Winchester white box with us. Some 9mm NATO, which my high point, it'll eat anything. My 995. It will eat anything but 9mm NATO, because 9mm NATO is undercharged. Wife's cleaning the truck out while we're here. There's a dumpster over here we're going to visit on the way out. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you guys could see right there, there's an orange bucket. Okay, a little bit low. There we go. We're hitting. Yeah, I think that was a fluke, guys. I think that was a fluke. That's the end of the box right there. So, I like it, guys. I really like it. Let's do some technical shooting here. I've got some shotgun shells, and we're gonna see if we can pick them off. That's one of my favorite things to do when shooting. And then we're going to give you a little treat with this thing. Alright, just get warm. Alright, see if we can pick off some of these shotgun shells. Oh, yeah. Let's go back up here. Hadn't been a fluke, guys. That was a whole box we just went through. And only had the one malfunction. There she is. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a little treat. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, so here we are. We're back. We're going to try two more ammos, and then we're going to go back to or two more types of ammo. And we're going to go back to bench. We've got some 9mm NATO here. And we're going to put 10 rounds of this through it. See if we get any more malfunctions. This is the stuff my high point. This is the box I bought for my high point. But it just will not feed through my high point because it's underpowered a little bit. So and it's 124 grain instead of 115. So here we go. Barrel's kind of hot on here. Now we're seeing if the barrels have true accuracy. Punch there of this pistol. Did just fine with it. Winchester white box through it. And then we'll get back to the bench. You may notice I have this out here. I was going to show that to you guys. But those magazines, they take a lot of ammo, and they're not the most reliable. Right now I'm trying to do a function test on this as well, being that this is the first time I've had it out. So I don't want to put that in the mix yet. But these are good magazines. It's 33 rounds. Good magazines for range time. Alright, here we go. Let's decock it, and let's go from second action. or double action. Ooh, that's getting warm. Guys, that is so warm. Yeah. Yeah, hit that for sure. Got one up there on the... Alright. So there you go, guys. We'll see you back at the bench. We just had that one instance, which I think was a fluke. So we'll see you back at the bench. Alright, guys, so we're going to do the range report now on this here Compact 92. Get my camera angle a little better there. Okay. Here she is. Compact Pt92c. This one was built in 1995. I confirmed that on Taurus's website. They've got this model identifier on there. When I bought this, I thought it was a full size, but I was like, I don't remember the grip being so short. And yeah, it turned out to be a compact, and I was right. Quick rundown, guys. Quick rundown features, and then we'll talk range time, and then we'll get out of here. 4¼ inch barrel, steel slide, aluminum frame, double single action system on it here. Ambidextrous safety and decocker. You can see here, so you can kick it from either side. The mag release is ambidextrous. There is a pin on the bottom right there. Pop that out and pull this out, flip everything around, put the pin back in. Super easy. Rosewood grips. These were built from 1991 to 1996. Standard 3-dot sights, as you can see here. There you go. There's your sight picture there. And front sight is machined onto the slide. Your sight is dovetailed. So if you're looking for something that you want to run night sights on, you can do it on this, but it's going to take you a little bit more. These guns are a little rare. They're a little bit rare. There's not that many of them. Taurus didn't sell many of them, not because they're a bad gun, but because of the time that they were out. The plastic gun craze was kicking in really heavy at that point in time. And people just really wanted Glocks, because that was kind of the fad at the time, was Glock. Let's get a Glock. Oh, hey, a Glock. You could have bought this brand new for $300, but for, you know, another $200, people were buying a Glock. So it's a very dependable gun. Obviously, it's 22 years old, so it's obviously durable. It's obviously reliable. We had one malfunction out of the 150 rounds we shot, and I actually found one round in my truck, so I shot 151 rounds. So I had 150 total with no malfunctions, and I just had that one just to kind of kick it off, just to be a jerk. Breakdown of this gun is super simple. So much easier than certain plastic pistols that we like to talk about around here. Button on the side, lever on that side. With one hand, you just drop the magazine. Obviously, this gun is empty. Push the button in, bring the lever forward. Pretty much wants to take itself apart. Comes apart like any other pistol. You can see here, it's spring. Nice, thick, beefy, polished steel guide rod, not aluminum, not plastic like the Beretta has. There's your barrel set up right here. It's got that same length. It's right there. See this here? There you go, best you can. Nice shiny bore, deep rifling. After 22 years, guys, this thing, the wear inside, it's wearing very well. The Berettas, the 92s, the older ones, the original models, they actually had a problem with the slides on them cracking and then kind of blowing apart into two pieces, and then you get the back half of the slide in the shooter's face, which isn't very good. So Taurus already kind of knew about this when they got the plant in Sao Paulo, Brazil from Beretta. So they made this slide actually out of a completely different steel. That's completely stronger. They addressed the issue. They did a lot of upgrades. So honestly, even though you're getting a pistol monetarily that's cheaper, you're actually getting a better pistol with the Taurus than you are a Beretta. Because they came through and they changed a lot of the things and upgraded a lot of the things that needed to be upgraded, such as the safety being mounted on the frame as opposed to the slide. The decocker. When you decock this, when it comes back up, you're still in a fire position. So if you need to draw and fire on a threat, you can. Whereas with the Beretta, when you decock it, it stays in the safe position, and you've got to kick it back up. So you have that extra position there. I mentioned the guide rod. The guide rod on this is steel as opposed to the plastic one the Beretta has. What else did they change on this? They did the slide. They improved that. Now Beretta down the road, they went and put some kind of a pin somewhere in the frame or in the slide to where if it does come apart, it won't come off of the rails. I don't know how that's going to work, but that's what they did. As you can see here too, the older Tauruses, they didn't have that like cast looking hammer. It's a flat side hammer. Also being that this was built in 95, so it's pre-97, no Taurus locking system. None of these would have a Taurus locking system on it. So that's interesting too. The magazines they're basically the same magazine. The differences are in the slots. The slots on the Taurus are a little bigger. Otherwise, they're the same magazine. This one is a California model, so it only has a 10 round mag. These originally came with, now I've heard two reports, 13 and 12 round mags. I think it's a 12 round and it actually took 13. That's kind of the case with Taurus because there's some of their 17 rounds, like the one I had previous was a 17 round and I could put 19 in it. So it was kind of an oddball. I think I mentioned the sights already. If not, just again, overview on them. The front sight is part of the slide. The rear sight is dovetailed in the R3-dot design. Guys, it's really light at 30 ounces. This particular one weighs 30 ounces. They're advertised at 31 ounces. They're only, what, between 4 to 6 ounces heavier than a Glock, comparable Glock. So I'd take this any day of the week. It's made out of metal. You know, I like full steel guns, guys. That's the way I am. I like them. I like a gun that can't be destroyed by a campfire if I get too close. So anyway, it's really smooth, guys. Trigger pull is beautiful. Again, you know, on the carry, you can completely safely carry it with the hammer down, safety off, because it's got that double action pull on there. Or you can carry it for us 1911 guys, cocked and locked and ready to rock. And the throw on that safety, it's actually, I like it a little better than my 1911s. Don't tell my 1911 I said that, but I do. I like it a little bit better. So anyways, guys, there you go. Kind of a long video. Thanks for hanging out. We'll get into this gun more down the road because this is a keeper for sure. And yeah, God bless you. God bless this republic. Like, rate, subscribe. We're praying for you, Texas. And we'll see you all on the flip, guys. This is the Pt92c. Kind of a rare little Taurus here. Sayonara, friends. Bye. All right, Miss Defender's going to try it out. Go for that green propane tank. Shot right on the middle. There you go. What do you think? Not bad, huh? All right, I just wanted to stick that in there, guys. Ooh, she's hot. Hot gun. Hot mama. Let her cool down. All right.